Hi, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Likes. I'm Shy.
And I'm Winter.
And we're back in a new studio. Well, you've seen it before, but we are officially here.
We have moved on up and moved on over.
Yeah, because they were playing too many games with us. I mean, like, not only have y'all been complaining, but we have been complaining behind the scenes, behind the likes, for a very long goddamn time. And we were just like, all right, it's been too much consistently, too many problems. Like, that audio, we peep it.
Yeah. No, it got severely worse.
It got severely worse. And even they had new management, and he came in and he was really like handling shit, but it was just like, it's still
there. It's like the new management. Okay, let's low key tell the tea.
What's the tea?
There's a lot of tea.
Oh.
So we started filming there 2 years ago, whatever. And we ended up getting like, cool with the two guys who would film with us, which is like Corey and Caden. Like, more closer with Corey because he would come to like our shows and like, he would really like show up for us.
And like, he would like help, like if things were to be messed up, usually him or Caden would be messing them up. But he would fix them, and he would like really like check in and make sure everything was okay. And if it was a mistake, he would be animate about being like, all right, let me get to it.
Yeah, and he was like the only black guy there. So like we just like clicked with him. Shout out Corey.
Shout out to Corey.
But Corey would be like, first of all, Corey would be eating in the studio.
Would be sleep.
And would be sleep in the studio. But, we're like, we're not about to snitch on Corey because, like, that's our guy. You feel me? So, like, we got to, like, whatever. So, Caden, on the other hand, would, like, Caden was, like, super chill, super cool. But, like, he would fuck up all the time. And then there were times where he, like, would be hella late, or like wasn't there a time where he didn't show up
to our emails, to our texts? He would just go ghost. And look, our engineer right now listening like, damn, these bitches is saying names and like now.
But
yeah,
it
so
was
please
crazy.
Don't fuck up. No, but we dealt with it for 2 years. So
Roach is in the studio.
Yeah,
Roach is in the studio.
Roach is in the studio.
Yeah, Roach.
So it was just a lot of different things, and like
what?
Should we tell the real tea?
Yes.
They fired Corey.
Yes, they fired Corey. They fired
the only black
Corey.
man in the studio, and I was like, "Nah, y'all gonna fire the first black man."
But it was messed up that they fired Corey because it was like Caden be fucking up too, really more low key. And I'm like, why is Caden not fired?
Exactly.
If,
like if he gonna fire somebody, he should have fired everybody, the whole staff, and started fresh, because that was mainly the main thing.
Right. So then they had a new girl come in, and they're like trying to teach the new girl the ropes or whatever the case may be, and she's the one who filmed our Lala episode and our Clark episode. I'm pretty sure. And the audio,
that was 2 days. That was
really?
Afterwards, yeah.
Well, the audio was trash, terrible. And I'm like, bro, we're backtracking, and we already done had so many problems with y'all. Like, the shit is blurry.
Yeah.
Like, when we're posting our reels, the reels are blurry. We're asking for better quality.
Yeah.
They're not sending the clips on time. It was just so
too much. It was just too much. So now here we are. We hope you love it. We hope you enjoy this new space. And honestly, we're on episode 99, so it's right on time.
Yes, 99 and 100, baby. Like, oh my goodness. So I have an idea for us to do something. Did I tell you the idea?
Yeah, and we're going to keep it a surprise for them. Sorry. But yeah, you will see it next episode, you guys. So stay tuned for the next episode, because it's going to be so cute.
It's going to be very cute, and it's going to be extra long. And can I just tell them like a little, like, I'm not going to tell them what we're doing. But okay, we're going to do a podcast episode and a vlog. Like,
She just talks so fucking
so whatever.
It really pisses me off. She cannot hold water in a bucket, and y'all be mad at me.
We're doing. I'm not saying what we're doing for the
But
vlog.
we like to keep the people going, keep the anticipation.
Girl,
rising.
it's next episode. They gonna be here like it's fine. But we want to make sure.
Spaghetti really got my stomach on 10.
Girl, don't say that, because you just was saying it was good. Don't try to.
It
make
was
seem
good,
like
but I'm not. I didn't say that it was your cooking. I didn't say it. I just said the spaghetti had me on 10.
Don't try to put on the spaghetti. It was you around them homeless people earlier, bringing in all them germs. So
don't talk about the homeless.
Yeah, it was you breathing in all them germs. But anyways, we just want to make sure we bring you guys the best quality. You guys have been sticking with us for 2 years, and that means everything to us. Yeah. And even if we got to spend $5 extra a month over here, we gonna move on up. Okay,
we gonna move it on up. You
right.
know?
So
they got snacks and water and
they got snacks.
We love it
water,
here.
Ain't no roaches or nothing.
Exactly. The engineer pretty cool.
Right. So here we are, but we have been gone for. Has it been 2 weeks?
I feel like I've been gone for a minute.
Yeah.
So the reason why we're in this get up is because my week. I'll start off with mine.
Mm-hmm. Go.
I went to go see Beyonce in New York at the MetLife Stadium, and it was absolutely amazing. I had the absolute time of my life. I don't give a good goddamn, argue with your mother. Beyonce is the best performer, dead or alive. And I honestly think I've been to plenty of shows, and it's just still crazy to me how she ceases to amaze me every single one. She gets better and better, and it's just like, I'm sorry, I hate to be on her so much, but like she is the epitome of a superstar, of a amazing performer. Like, you know how a lot of celebrities are, like, when you go to shows, they have like intermissions, they take a little break. There's not 1 second that you want to miss on her show.
Yeah.
Like every single thing, the outfits, the visuals, the dancing, the choreography, like it just is top of the line, top tier. And I was in the last time for the Renaissance. I was in like a seat. It was like close to the stage, but it was like seated. So I was in like the Beehive area, I guess, this time. When I'm telling you, there was no
dancing area.
The dancing area. It was. I had the time of my life. I
over there
lived
dancing.
I was dancing in Princeton, and she seen me and said, "What's up?"
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did. I swear she looked.
She said, "Shout out behind the likes, y'all some divas."
You know she be watching. Y'all some divas behind the likes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it happened.
It did happen. I recorded it. It's gonna be on the Patreon, y'all. So check that out.
But yeah,
so I went to go see Beyonce, and then after Beyonce, I went to Connecticut to go hang with my man's family.
Connecticut. Oh my God, Shy, go. Keep going.
To hang with his family. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know how we say, like, you know, sometimes you be around people and you be like, I fuck their family, I don't care about the family, like, as long as I'm with me and my man. Family is important to me, and I love how much I love all of his entire family.
He has cool family.
And how much his entire family loves me. I'm like, I just feel so at home. So it is so important to have that bond and that relationship with with your man's family at the end of the day. And sometimes it's not always the best situation, but I'm so thankful for what mine is.
Right.
So we went to Connecticut, and after Connecticut, we went to Atlanta. Baby, I was worldwide.
She was on a tour, y'all.
I was on a tour. I went to Atlanta, and I was at a hotel bar every single day getting lit.
Hotel bar. I'm crying.
I was drunk out of my ass most of the time. I was there for a week straight, and I was at the hotel the whole time because they had like a snow, like not a snowstorm, like a tropical storm in Atlanta. So we were just at the hotel most of the time. And funny enough, did I tell you this?
No, what?
I did. Oh, I put it in my close friends.
I don't think. Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't funny.
Oh, it's not funny. It wasn't funny at all. Sorry.
It was very serious.
It was very serious and actually very sad. Somebody unalived themselves like a few doors down at the hotel that
while she was in.
While I was in the hotel, and so I'm like, so hey, we didn't get room service or whatever. We didn't get the towels or this and that. And so like, all right, we'll get to it at a second. I go outside. I look across like a few doors down. It's like 12 people surrounding one little door. So I'm like, okay, I guess they busy right now. I'm gonna leave them alone. The next day, the lady comes, like the housekeeping comes, and I'm like, what happened? And this is why
messy ass. What happened?
I was like, what happened? Why couldn't y'all come yesterday? She was like, and she did like this. I'm sorry. She looked me dead in my eyes and was like, I was like, okay,
okay. Look, I got the word. I didn't need the expression.
She was like, suicide. And like, I was just like, oh.
Right. No, but that is crazy because like you never know what somebody is going through right next to you. You're a couple doors down on the phone with me. A key in and somebody jumping out the fucking window.
Now they ain't jump out the window because hotels don't be letting windows.
Really?
No, that's why she did like.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, that hotels don't really have like the open things anymore, especially when you high up like I was. But
penthouse suite.
No, but I was just like, damn, that is so crazy. And I was Googling all type of shit. I was like
trying to find it.
The hotel, trying to find like who it was, what happened.
People try to keep that out of the media though.
Yeah, because it's a nice hotel, but I was just really trying to figure out who it was. And I know it was a lady. She was like, lady. It was a lady.
That makes me even sadder.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Well, not to cut you off from your week because we're going to get back to it, but since you're on that topic of suicide,
we've all had those annoying moments trying to send and receive money, whether it's delays, random fees, or just straight up confusing.
Or you try to cash out and suddenly there's a processing hold. Like, where did my money go?
That's why we use Cash App now, y'all. It's fast, it's easy, it's secure, no waiting around for your own money.
Setup is super simple. Just use your phone or email. No bank account needed. And you're good to go.
And when you send money, it shows up right away. No more checking your account 5 times a day.
Plus, Cash App helps protect you. If you're about to send money to a suspicious account, they'll flag it with a scam warning. Love that.
Also, payments are customizable. You can add fun notes, emojis, and even backgrounds when you send money to friends. Make things like splitting brunch way more fun.
So let's settle a debate. Is saying just get me next time cool, or should people be Cash Apping immediately?
You already know we're not doing the IOU life when there's an app that makes it this easy.
If you haven't downloaded it yet, here's your sign.
New users can use exclusive code behind the likes when signing up. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days and you'll get $10 back. Simple as that.
That's money in your account just for signing up.
For a limited time only, new Cash App users can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real. There's no catch. Just download Cash App and sign up. Use our exclusive referral code behind the likes in your profile. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App.
Bro, I remember one time I slept over at this boy's house. I don't know if I ever told this story on the pod. It's on that street, Compton in North Hollywood.
Oh yeah, I know Compton.
I slept over at this boy's house and I had parked in a zone where I had to move my car by 8 a.m. because, like, you know, the tickets, they don't play in LA. So I woke up hella early. I woke up at like 7:30. I was like, I gotta go move my car and get a spot. And I'm moving my car and I'm looking like a few cars ahead of me. And there's like a white van, police, and like they're pulling a body out of the back seat of the car. And I'm like, yo, what the, like, and I'm sitting there still, like, am I tripping? Like, it's 7:30, I just woke up. I'm
7:30 in the morning, a body.
7:30 in the morning, pulling a body out of the car. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Later, it comes out on the media, oh, an actor unalived himself in his car in the back seat while he was on live. And I was like, I told you I wasn't tripping, because I went back up and was like, I swear there was somebody just pulling a dead body out of a car. He was like, you're tripping, like, go back to sleep. I was like, here it is right
here.
I'm sure you guys can look it up.
Crazy.
I'm sure you guys could actually look it up, but I literally saw them pulling that man's body out of the car. It was crazy.
That same night, I had a dream that somebody was committing suicide. And like the whole visual, I had a nightmare actually, the whole visual of literally slid. Like, I'm just like, bro, that's why I can't really be knowing things.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so that situation happened. The housekeeper really threw me a ball with that one. What else?
Went, had a ball, was drunk every day.
Partying in Atlanta every day, at the hotel every day. And then after that, I went home, came back to LA, and I rode Frontier for the first time ever. Like, the airlines. I literally put on my story. You see when I put on my story, I was like, it's Frontier? I was like, is Frontier like Spirit? Because why is it so damn
like
cheap?
Spirit.
I had no idea. Like, everybody knows about Spirit, but I never heard of Frontier like that or paid attention. So I'm like, when I was like, you know, I'm going to help out. Mm-hmm. I could buy my own ticket home. You know what I'm saying? I could do something nice. Bitch, I did not expect Delta to be $700. I was like, damn, I didn't already. So I'm literally booking this Frontier for like ghetto as hell. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't expect it to be so ghetto. I had to pay for everything. They was trying to charge me over $100 for 3 pounds extra.
That's what they be doing.
Bro, 3 pounds extra. The line for check-in was so long, I thought I was going to miss my flight altogether. When we get to the flight, they telling me that I got to pay for my carry-on because my carry-on is a little bit larger.
That's what they get you.
So I'm like, bro, I'm not paying for my carry-on. I'm arguing with the lady. The next girl over next to me is arguing with the lady. She's like, why would I put my child in a seat that's not with me? Why would I put my child? So there's a whole thing going on. I'm arguing with her. She arguing with her. One thing that leads to another. They was like, do y'all want to ride or not? And I was like, yes. I do.
Take me home.
Take me home. So I ended up riding. I never had my back aching 5 seconds in on a flight until there. Really? You know I'm tall as hell. My knees were hitting the absolute.
What?
Bro, it was.
I've never flown Frontier.
I don't know why that reaction pissed me off.
I've never flown Frontier.
No, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm so spoiled by Delta.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm a platinum diamond medallion member.
Same.
You know, okay. You know, they be giving me upgrades just because, you know, so I don't even have to buy the first class. And I'm just like, I am so used to being like, treated differently and just comfortable. I was just like, baby, I am never going back to the ghetto again.
The trenches.
And you know, the trenches. And the thing is, I could see it being accommodating. If it's like a little quick hour flight.
Right.
But that was like, no, 4 hours from Atlanta to fucking LA.
I could do a little
was crazy.
Southwest, a little Spirit if I'm going to the Bay, and that's like 30-minute flight.
Yeah.
One time I took a Spirit flight from Burbank to Vegas because
and how much? And
it was like quick, cheap,
exactly.
like it wasn't a big deal. But I would never do from New
4
York.
hours. Yeah, no. And honestly, I don't mind paying for convenience at this point because I was just like, oh, here's another thing. Here's another thing.
Oh, like everything.
It was just
wrong.
everything. I was like, I see why it was $150, and that's why I got it because it was $150 and Delta was $700.
And then you end up paying $700
I'm
anyway.
like, okay,
by the time they trick you
Delta.
every damn step of the way. No,
Literally.
You know that Southwest got rid of their 2 free check bag policy?
You know.
That is crazy. That is like what Southwest was known for. But it's just too much, baby. I can't do it. But I'm going to just have to go back to Delta too.
Yeah, no, and I get 3 check bags for free. So it's just like I just be living my best life over there. So that was my week, and now I'm back here, and I got back literally, what was it, Monday? So yesterday I flew back in, and now we're here paying homage to Beyonce.
Homage? I don't know. Y'all know what we meant.
You know what we mean.
Yeah, Shy had a dress like this, clearly, obviously. But, so my week. Okay, so my week is not, okay, well, I guess I do have a lot to talk about. Well, to start. Last time we talked, y'all. Well, no, the last episode we put on.
I feel like we haven't been here in a while.
We have not because we dropped the Lala episode, but we had filmed here before the Lala episode. Mm-hmm. So remember when we filmed here and I was like, oh, I met a little boo, blah, blah, blah. So like, whatever. And I was like, he'll probably be gone next week. Well, he actually lasted 3 weeks. Shout out to him. And now he's gone. But so what I've been doing this week, honestly, so like Shy was gone and I had went to her house and I just made myself right at home. I had me a little sleepover while she was gone because Charlie was there by herself because she was gone for so long. Bad mother.
Okay, girl. Okay.
So, you know.
I be checking on Orion and Violet.
Yeah, no. But I was like, let me sleep over with Charlie because like I feel kind of bad. She's here by herself. She doesn't have like a brother cat or a sister cat. So stayed the night over there and then I ended up getting sick the next day. Oh, wait.
Clock it.
Wait. No, I have to say before, I went out. I had went out before, the night before I went to your house.
To say it's just because you hung over.
No.
Sick. No, you were sick.
I'm not saying I was hungover sick. I know I was sick. I'm saying, remember, I had went out. I'm missing that part of my week.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I had went out with my homegirl. Got way too drunk. Keep in mind, I didn't even want to go out and drink or nothing because like I was kind of in a bad mood and went out. My friends ended up being like, just drink, just be in a good mood, blah, blah, blah.
You love being out in a bad mood.
And apparently I got flipped and twisted into a damn good mood or something, but I just drank way too damn much. And it was just like, oh gosh, such an awkward situation. But whatever, that happened. Went to Shy, slept over, had a grand ball just without her being there. Her bed is so comfortable. I loved waking up in it. And then the next day I was supposed to go to New York and I didn't end up going because I woke up with a sore throat. Mm-hmm. And I was like, bro, keep in mind, flight booked, first class, bag packed to the brim. Everything's ready to go, alarm set, you know? And then I wake up at like...
You were like...
Right, woke up at 1:30 in the morning like, hold on, something ain't right. Mm-hmm. Like, let me try to gargle with some salt water. Let me try to see. Let me give it a couple hours, see if it gets any better. It's getting worse and worse. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to have to cancel this flight and go to urgent care in the morning. Mm-hmm. So I cancel the flight. I go to urgent care in the morning. They're looking in my throat. I'm like, they did strep test, COVID test, swab, whatever. And they're like, okay, yeah, we want to do a mono test. So we want to prick your finger. And I'm like, I don't do no blood shit unless I absolutely have to, like, unless it's like real serious. So I was like, oh no, you're going to have to swab for that. And I was like, mono is the kissing disease. I have not been kissing nobody.
You was making out with somebody.
I swear to God, I wasn't. I have not kissed nobody since the end of March because even when I wanted to kiss somebody, remember I had my incision. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't kiss. Therefore I couldn't have sex. Oh. Like I couldn't do anything. Like I'm not, you think I'm gonna fuck a man and not be able to kiss him? That's ridiculous. What am I, a whore? But so
be like,
yeah. It was just not gonna happen. So anyways, whatever. I'm sick. I'm like not feeling good. I end up canceling my thing. I still don't know what the hell I had, but they gave me some antibiotics. It like cleared my throat up. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking it was strep and then it just didn't show up right away. Like, you know, cause like sometimes if you go get swabbed for strep too soon, it won't pop up until like the next day. But by the next day, you're already in hella pain.
Yeah.
So, whatever, that happened. Shout out to Antibiotics. But while all that was going on, like I was like kind of going through it with the guy that I was like talking to. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like sad and depressed and like never want to meet another man in my life.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm heartbroken and yeah, it's just, I'm heartbroken. I went through some friend stuff that I'm not obviously going to get into ever, but I don't know. I'm just like having a hard time like right now with like being optimistic and, you know, I don't know. Like, I just feel like everybody's so fucking weird. Like, everybody's so fucking weird. And I hate when I have to, you know, to me, when I go through things with friends, it hurts me just as much as like a relationship would. Like, so I don't know. I just feel like it was like a double whammy for me because I was kind of like liking the guy and his communication wasn't the best. And then, you know, I had talked to him. I was like, you know, like, I want your communication to be better, blah, blah, blah. And then it wasn't really that much better. And then I just feel like he was kind of like also manipulating me a little bit. Like, you know, just saying like that bullshit. Like, I just feel like I like you so much. And like, I don't know, it just scares me. And
I
feel
really
like you're going to break my
me.
heart. And I feel like you have so many men. Like, I know you got, like, it was just giving like, like, I know you got like type thing. And I'm just like, bro, I don't, first of all. Like, you know, y'all know how I am. I'm not a roster keeper. I don't keep rosters. When I talk to somebody, I want to talk to them. I want to get to know them. I want to see if it works. If it don't work, okay, move on. I will move on quickly.
Yeah.
I will have somebody right in the back pocket, but I'm not a roster keeper. I don't want to do that. Like, that's.
And first of all, even then, like, you don't like a little competition.
Right. But that's just not even my thing. And I just think that people think that because of like my social media presence. Like,
I also think that's an excuse too. I think men use that as an excuse and I don't and try to validate their movements. So I think that's complete bullshit when men say shit like that in general.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was really yesterday where I kind of just like, I just felt so overwhelmed. Like my feelings were really, really hurt. So I blocked him. I had like removed him off of like my Finsta. And I don't know. It's like, it really, I just hate that feeling of like, damn, should I have done this? Like, you know, did I overreact? Like, whatever. But then at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like if I tell you something and you're giving me this much fucking anxiety, like already, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Cause like, I mean, I don't operate like that. Like, I need a communicator. I need somebody who's, you know, very reassuring like all the time. And I don't know. It wasn't giving that. And it sucks because like I really felt like, okay, I like him. Like I really want to get to know him more. Yeah. And I was excited about it. So it's just like disappointing.
I mean, I think that you had clear boundaries set and I respect you for that. I really do. I respect that you have clear boundaries and you don't like fault from them. Like you don't fall off from them and you'd be like, this is what I expect. This is what I want moving forward. And if they don't do it, then you'd be like, all right, on to the next. And sometimes it sucks. Like, you know, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, sometimes that shit can hurt the same. And I just feel like once you keep moving on and you keep knowing what you want, it's eventually going to come to you, you know?
I mean, and it just even like pisses me off even a little bit more because like the day before I had tried to end shit and I was like, hey, you know, I really like getting to know you. I thought there could really be something good between us based on the chemistry, but I know what I need and I know what I want. And like we could definitely remain friends, like, you know, whatever. And he was like not letting me dump him. He was like, are you trying to end shit with me and let me down easy? And then like FaceTime me and like he's on FaceTime fine as fuck, like making me laugh and shit.
I'm crying like, I love you.
Right, I'm like, never mind. Yeah. And we're like on FaceTime for like an hour and then he's like, I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Bitch, and then didn't show me a motherfucking thing. Like,
but honestly, that's why I do feel like sometimes, I know this may be an unhealthy take, but sometimes ghosting. I really honestly do agree with that. And like what you just did now, but like before, sometimes
I kind of did just go.
You did just do that now, but like sometimes you give men, like when you be like, all right, I'm not going to talk to you because this is not.
I'm a closure person.
Yeah, they know exactly what they doing. Like men know exactly.
Okay.
They know exactly what they doing.
Don't laugh that shit over
that
here,
shit was, ooh. Oh wait, y'all, get into the little boots.
Okay, we're not on to the details. We're on my fucking week. On to my problems. No, I do, but you know I'm a closure. I need closure. I need to say what I need to say. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that when we get to our shit that I'm not what is the thing?
Social media.
The fucking propaganda. I'm not doing that. But that's my thing. I am an emotional person. I am a communicator. This is who I am. And like all this nonchalant shit that we do these days in 2025, trying to seem cool for dating. I don't want to seem cool for dating. I want to feel feelings for somebody, and I want.
And I agree with that. And I agree. I 1,000% understand that perspective as well. Like I do not think that.
No, because you be like, don't say this and don't say that. No, and you need to.
No, okay, I do. When she be reading me her text, I'd be like, we could cut out that middle part, change the ending, and be like, fuck you at the end of it. Yeah. Because honestly, I be feeling people know what they doing. And like, don't get me wrong, like I'm balls to the wall crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I can express myself to a certain extent. But for people who I feel like deserve it and who give me that same respect in return. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's just how I am.
And you know, I be trying, and when you get mad at me, when I be like, well, you're gonna do what you want to do, and I don't say much because I know that you're gonna do what you want to do regardless. And it's just like I don't want to interfere with how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Or seem like dismissive to it.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm the type of person that has to get things off of my chest. I can't let shit harbor. If I let things harbor, they will drive me crazy. And I know that this situation, you know, it's going to bother me for a few days because I'm going to be thinking like, did I make the right decision? Did I make the wrong decision? Like, whatever the case may be, like, did I just fuck something up? Because I was trying to be chill. Like, you know, I was trying to be chill for like a cool little minute. Like, I was like, okay, I'm not about to be no like bugaboo. And he would even say like, when I was like, oh, you know, your communication isn't the best. He was like, your communication isn't the best either. Like, you don't really call me. You don't really text me. But I'm like, you're the boy.
Childish.
Yeah, you're the fucking, like, you're the man. Like, and also, you are, you know, bit more busy than I am. So I'm just, you know, I don't want to be a bugaboo ass bitch. Like, you know.
You ever like dated somebody and like in the beginning stages of dating and like when you're not doing shit, you just be making up random shit that you're doing. You be like, oh yeah, I just had a business meeting and a Zoom call.
Absolutely.
At home, looking raggedy as hell, in the bed, eating chips.
What you doing? I just got home. 100%.
Been in bed all day. I was like, I was running errands. Yeah. The errands was TJ Maxx.
Like, I just got out the shower and just got home from a long, busy day.
Girl,
I posted clips in the gym and haven't been in the gym before. Like, I've been like, bitch, I was just in the gym.
Because it'd be hella embarrassing. You don't want a man to think you a bum and just like not doing shit while he busy out and about. You be like, yeah, I had such a busy day.
Yeah, 100%. You got to do that.
Keep them on their toes.
But that's another thing that I also have said before. I'm like, look, at the end of the day, I'm my own boss. I could do whatever. I'll make time for whoever I want to make time for because I can. Like, I understand, you know, you got to go to work. You got to clock in. But, you know, we clock in.
We clock in differently. Everybody clocks in differently.
All of the men that I've dated makes more money than me. But, like, you know, I respect that you are busy during these times. And maybe if I'm available is because I can be available. You know, like I don't want to seem too available, but honestly, I can be available.
I make myself available to you. Like I say all the time, men in communication, you got time to take a shit. Yeah, right. Like what the girl Catherine said, she was like, if a man has time to go to the bathroom, he has time to cheat. And so you have time to text. You literally have time to text.
And then that's the other thing. I know he had time to text because he would be watching all my Finsta stories. And then the day, then yesterday.
Don't date no more niggas with Finstas.
Right. Oh my God. And that's the thing. I really got to stop.
You really got to stop. And you need to delete your Finsta too.
I don't know about all that. Cute idea. No, I mean, I might actually because it's just, I really don't want to date another guy with a Finsta because... But that's everybody has them.
But that's like back in the day, Snapchat. Like, you know, if you only talk to a nigga on Snapchat, he got multiple bitches. Or he got a wife at home and he cheating. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just
But I do get it because, like, you can't post the things that you want to post. And, you know, I do understand that.
One selfie every 6 months is acceptable.
Yeah. The guy that I'm talking about don't even really, like, use his social media. So, I mean, I understand the Finsta part, but... I don't know. You're right. I don't need to. I mean, at least I didn't give him no coochie. Like, hey, I didn't have sex with him.
Can't get no coochie out the good.
Period. Cannot. So, I mean, I really wanted to. So, I know
that'd be the worst part too. Disappointed. You'd be like, damn, I didn't even see what that dick do.
Damn. And I really felt like it did something too. Like, I was like,
wait, did you feel it?
I did.
No, y'all, do you remember
while he was asleep? And
while he was asleep, you fucking perv.
I know. I did. And then I told him too. I was like, oh yeah, I already felt you. When he was like, when? I was like, when you were asleep.
Was it on
like,
gummy?
What? No, it actually was. It got hard.
Not on hard.
I was like, isn't that crazy how wieners will just do that and he'll be dead asleep?
You ever got on top of a guy like your butt was on his stomach and you seen what it looked like to have a penis?
No. What the fuck? Yeah, you lost me there. And
Y'all ain't never done that.
No. Anywho, no, yeah. So whatever. That was like kind of my week. I'm just kind of like going through a little bit bad bitch blues, nothing new. But it's just like,
ooh, I have some advice, and this I don't even know if this is
good
in regard to what you have going on, but like,
so then why? Okay,
because I just been wanting to say it.
Okay,
and so literally,
you thought about this, huh?
I did because I was like, this is some good shit, and it really was a word. A giant does not see a giant in the mirror. Period. And that's true. That really is some true shit.
Well, what does the giant see in the mirror? Because why wouldn't
just themselves? Like they don't see the whole. They don't see the full. Like this is it. They don't know that they big. They don't know that they have this shit going on. They don't know that.
I mean,
where they at? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like that.
I like
hit the nail on the head. I love that. I'm gonna say that a giant don't see a giant in the mirror. But I am a giant. We are giants.
I heard a good quote as well.
Tell me.
It was, even if you're afraid, do it scared.
Period. Yeah.
And I liked that. I was like, you know what? Because like,
do it scared.
Yeah, just do it scared. It's okay that you're scared. Like it's okay that you're afraid, but you can still do it scared. But yeah, I like the giant doesn't see a giant in the mirror, because sometimes I'll be having to like snap myself back in and be like, "Bitch, who are you? Like, who
I'm
the
a
fuck are you?
motherfucking giant."
Yes, like who? Like who are you? Who are you? Like remind yourself who you are, bro. Like letting this. And I even said that. I said that. I was like, because sometimes I really like.
I guess it does correlate.
Sometimes I kind of snap off and I be like, "Who the fuck do you think I am, bitch? You think I'm going to be asking for text from the text man?
Yeah,
like the
not
fuck,
the text man.
Like, come on now." So. Howdy, partner, or what is it?
Crocodile Dundee. I don't know what to.
I don't know how to. What's howdy and goodbye? Toodles,
toodaloo.
But yeah, social media question of the week. It's
social media question of the week is a good one. I seen it trending on TikTok. So it is propagandas I'm not falling for, and we both have 5, so we can do each back and forth. So one of mine is. I'm so sorry, y'all. I have so much gas. It smells just like that spaghetti. I'm just
shy. She came to my house for spaghetti today, y'all.
Literally. Okay, so one of mine is being a stay-at-home mom or trad wife is easy. Like, that's propaganda I'm not falling for. I don't think that shit is easy at all. I think being a stay-at-home, anything is a hard job to have, and I don't think anybody. Do people think that's easy? People say it's easy. Like a lot of people do say it's easy. Or
I don't want to sit at home with
or even just being at home in general. I put the easy at the end, but I'm just like being at home. Like that's not the propaganda I ever want to have. Like I want to always have something going on. Right. But shout out to the women who do it, right? Because I know that is a full-time job as well. But I'm just like, it just seemed like it's too much. No, I don't want to be a part of that.
I would be overstimulated. All them fucking kids. That's my thing. The talking, the touching, the running around, the yelling. Like I know I would cuss kids the fuck out. Like I need my own.
I need something as well to balance it out. But I have been loving a lot of kid stuff lately. But what's your?
Oh, me too. I want a baby. Something I'm not falling for. That cottage cheese and mustard trend, bro. They're dipping the damn sausage and the shit in the mustard and cottage cheese. Like, bitch, that shit looks disgusting, and I know it's disgusting.
That's crazy.
It actually pisses me off.
Because you the type of bitch to be eating all type of shit.
I would never. Cottage cheese is hella nasty to me.
You love having a video with a new something in your mouth.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You want to talk about mama?
You want to talk about penis?
No, that cottage cheese and mustard trend, y'all will never trick me. I'm not even gonna try it because I'm tired of y'all playing with me.
Okay, another propaganda I'm not falling for is body positivity. I'm sorry, body positivity. All right, look, at the end of the day, some people don't need to be as positive about that. No, I'm just kidding. But my thing was...
not kidding.
Mine wasn't for that. It was really for Photoshop. I cannot stand when people be like, no, don't Photoshop this. Bitch,
no.
100% of the pictures that I post on my page will be Photoshopped. I'm sorry. Facetune, Photo app, whatever it is, I'm Photoshopping. I'm never going to be the type of woman to be like, no, leave my stretch marks for them to be positive about.
No.
Cut them out.
I mean, I like a little, like if I edit pictures, I don't like to be fully smooth. Like I like, you can tell my skin is my skin. But yeah, no. I'm
taking the darkness out. I'm taking the pimples out. I'm cinching in my waistline. I'm literally, bro, I'm doing it all. Every single time, 100%.
My next one is, it's another food thing. Sorry, there are a lot of food things that piss me off. Everything but the bagel seasoning. That shit is trash.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I love everything.
It's not that good.
I put the everything but the bagel season on those edamames that you really like. On that edamame that you really like.
And you put about 15 other seasonings on.
Okay, but was it good with the edamame?
But it wasn't good.
I put it on a lot of different stuff.
You could have left that out.
No, I didn't.
It's just not. It's just bird seed in a damn salt
No, it's not. Sesame seeds will really hit.
So. No, I like sesame seeds. I do like sesame seeds.
And salt? And that's what it basically.
But it's that poppy seeds and like fennel and shit. Like I'm just like, bro, it's just not good.
I feel like you're coming for a certain demographic of people.
White? I'm not.
What you got against everything but the bagel season?
It's just those food trends. Like it's just those food trends. Yours next.
Mine is ordering online. I'm very passionate about this.
She's passionate about
I really am, you guys, because literally keep brick and mortars in business, you guys. Like storefronts, keep them in business. Support mom and shop. Support small business.
Mom and pops.
Mama and papa.
Mom and pops, not mom and shops.
I said mom and pop. I did.
Oh.
So support small. Go to these small businesses. Don't always just order online. Honestly, like we are so fixated on Amazon where you can bring your fat ass right over to Target and get the same thing right then and there.
Keep in mind, this is a lady who loves ChatGPT.
Okay, I love ChatGPT, and I looked on ChatGPT and said that, I looked on ChatGPT.
She's obsessed with AI, but is so against shopping on Amazon.
Okay, I'm against shopping online as the main source. Like, go out and get things online. They said if online shopping fully takes over, experts predict that up to 25% of stores could shut down in the next few years, especially malls and smaller retailers without a strong online presence. So go to those stores in your neighborhood, you guys.
I look like you're about to cry. Go to those stores.
Because I literally always think, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'll be praying, I'll be like, I hope their rent is cheap enough to where they could sustain their business.
That is sad to me.
You know,
like the little restaurants and stuff.
Like I hope they make enough every month to be able to pay rent and have profit.
All the restaurants is empty because we all Postmating it.
Exactly. So no, go to those restaurants, be around people, put your phones down.
Okay. She's on her phone 24/7. But okay, mama.
You know I'm not.
Okay, preacher. But okay, what is on mine? What I just said, being nonchalant. I will not conform to being nonchalant. I was put on this earth to have feelings and feel them. I am not a fucking zombie. I will be a zombie when I'm dead. I can sit in the ground for eternity and not have no damn feelings.
Yeah.
I want to feel my emotions. I want to be happy. I want to be sad. I want to be in love. I want to be passionate. I want to be crazy. I want to be angry. I want to feel all of the things. Everybody want to sit around and be so fucking cool and yeah, you know, she cool or whatever. Whole time obsessed with the bitch. Mm-hmm. What happened to singing in the rain? What happened to standing outside of my door with a damn boombox? What happened to love letters and poems and you know, being crazy passionate in love? Everybody want to be so fucking cool. And I can't do it. And that's why I feel like I can't date no more. Because that's the shit that I want. I want that type of feeling.
Want that hot box?
My used to be.
What happened to niggas R&B dancing in the rain?
Right. Hands and knees, sliding on the floor, begging, please, baby, please.
Sing to the pussy like they used to do. They had to be on the knees and be holding the ass and singing to the pussy.
Yearn for me. It's just, I'm not conforming to being nonchalant.
What if some people just are naturally a little like...
And they're not for me. And there are people like that in the world, but I feel like there are a lot of people who are very passionate people who hold that back out of fear of, oh, that's not cool. Everybody in the situationships and shit. Oh, it's my situation, my sneaky link. Bitch, fuck that shit. If you like that man, have him be your man.
That's my ball.
Right, like what the fuck is this?
What happened to love in my life?
Right, what happened to that? Right.
What happened to that?
My cinnamon apple.
My cinnamon apple. Bitch, I love you. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Right.
Like, what?
Yours.
Propaganda I'm not falling for is not dressing up in the club. I'm sorry. I like I know the Gen Z or whatever, they love to like put on them raggedy ass G-Nikes and them
G-Nikes.
We always say this. G-Nikes is a thing in LA.
Like Air Force.
Air Force Ones. Dusty ass Air Force Ones and like I've caught myself being like, damn, I'm gonna be overdressed at the club because everybody. But I'm
Same.
like, no, I want to look nice. I want to pop my shit. I rarely ever do. So when I go to the club, I want the skimpiest dress. Like I want like a nice. Of course, I'm moderate and I keep it cute. But I still like I want to dress up. This is the only time I don't dress up to go to Target. So I want to dress up to go out. Like I'm not falling for the. We could just always wear some baggy ass raggedy shit to the club. No, I don't like it.
I agree because now when I go out, I'm like, I'll just wear
doing too
pants
much.
And heels. Don't want to do too much.
Yeah, no.
Like what happened to the dresses?
Bring
the little
back
mini
bondage dresses.
Right? What happened to bandage
exactly.
dresses?
Yes.
Actually,
House
TV.
Yes. I was so tired of that floral shit they had going on, bro. I was like, House on the Prairie need to give it up.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm honestly tired of the business casual shit too. Like, bro, bring back minimal
sex
slut.
appeal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you on that. And then another one that I have is well, I'll say my last one instead of, because I already, spending a lot of money on designer items. I don't feel as a woman, unless you are like mega millions rich, you should not be buying your own designer. Do not waste your money. You do not need to be spending $10,000 on a bag to keep up with all these other bitches.
I agree.
Like, don't be doing that. Let the men buy it for you. It will come. If that is your lifestyle, it will come. Trust me. And
I agree.
yeah, I just,
and a lot of these girls have fake shit too, though, and you don't even know it.
Yes, and you know what? I'm not even mad at it because you just shouldn't be spending your own money on that dumb ass shit. Like if a man who is multi-million-dollar rich want to waste his money on you, go ahead and let him. That's very cute. It's a lovely thing. I've had it done many a times. But you know, your own money.
Yeah.
Like I have kind of like a limit for myself on what I will spend, and
it'd be hard to get to that limit. It'd be like, oh, should I? And you have like buyer's remorse low key sometimes. But yeah,
I only will spend probably about, well, unless it's jewelry, but probably about $2,500 to $3,000 on my own designer. And if it's higher than that, I'm finna find me somebody to buy it. Yeah, it's just that simple.
All right, my last one is everybody having to be business owners. I feel like there are some people who do not want to live that lifestyle, and by all means, work your 9 to 5, work the job that is best for you. Like sometimes a business owner is a lot, that entails a lot. It takes a lot of energy from you. So I don't like the fact that everybody's like, if you ain't a business owner, you ain't shit. Like, no, people really want to work 9 to 5. So people like the structure of having like a corporate job. So that's my last one. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, and I had another one, but we already talked about it. It was having a roster. We already spoke about that. But
that's propaganda you should fall for. But
so I'd be like, you should at least be talking to 4 guys right now. And I'm like, I don't even want to text
because
4 guys.
They at the end of the day, they all like they drop like flies anyways, and you leave them with one standing, and that's the one that's the solidest one.
I just can't like build an emotional connection when I'm talking to 4 guys.
Yeah.
At all. Like, you know, like I don't even, and then once I start liking one person, I don't want to talk to nobody else.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't done it in years either, so I'm talking shit. I'd probably be crying the whole time too.
Right. It's just, I'm a lover girl. I honestly am a lover girl. People don't think I'm a lover girl because I am a cold-hearted bitch. But I'm really not a cold-hearted bitch. I'm really a warm, fuzzy, plushy lover girl.
And I feel like now at this stage that we're at is like I'm dating to be married.
Right.
Like I want to be married. But honestly, That's
the hard part.
That's the hard part about it.
But speaking of dating to get married, let's get into these topics. Travis Hunter and Lyanna get married and they still receive backlash.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about it?
My thing was that I was surprised that, they didn't get a prenup.
But we don't know if that's true. That's just what people
are saying.
I think they're saying that for clickbait. We don't know if that's fucking true. That's their own personal business. They're not about to come up
is that public record though?
I don't think
Are
so.
prenups public record? Let me ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, ask ChatGPT. I don't think that's public record. I think that people are writing that for clickbait, like headline type shit.
No, prenups are not public records.
Yeah, prenups are not public record. You guys do not know if they had a you guys do not know if they had a prenup or not. People just trying to stir the pot and like feed onto that narrative of like she's the gold digger, whatever the case may be. But it actually is like really sad and disappointing because they're young. They've been together since high school. This is a girl that has held him down since high school. And it's like, this is young love. It's a black man, a woman of color. And instead of like uplifting this young couple and embracing them and celebrating the fact that they're taking the step to be married, you're tearing them down. Nope. Like people don't even be getting married like that.
Yeah, people don't respect marriages like they used to at all anymore. And they look at it from a business standpoint too. They're like, it's just I think people try to diminish marriage because it's so far fetched from them. So they be like, oh, marriage is just a piece of paper. Right. You saying that because you
I want the piece of paper.
Yeah, I do. I want the piece of paper. I want it all. Would you sign a prenup though?
Yeah, I would sign a prenup.
I think the same thing. It definitely would have to have some clauses in there, but I would for sure sign a prenup.
You can make your own prenup though. Like I'm not about to like make a prenup that's like, oh, if we break up, there's no conditions in terms. Like I'll sign a prenup. It's like, yeah, okay, we can sign a prenup. If you cheat and we get a divorce, I'm taking $10 million. I'm crying.
Give me all you got.
So you can make a prenup and make it fit to what you feel. Is
it's
necessary.
no one size fit all prenup. So I don't think I would mind signing a prenup either, especially if it's like you have yours, I have mine, and like I feel like people and they're young, they're so young, and it's just like I don't know.
There are even prenups where it's like, oh, if you don't give me a child by this year,
exactly. Isn't that
then
crazy?
you will leave with nothing. Like, there's like shit like that. And the reason why I know that, because we didn't do Watched or Read, we can do it real quick. I watched Sirens on Netflix.
Oh, me too.
Oh, you did? Okay, because remember she was like, well, in the prenup, it was I have to have a son or have a baby, whatever the case. How did you feel about that show?
I like Sirens. I liked it. I liked it. I don't. I'm trying to remember because I done read so many books.
Ooh.
I read like 4 books
Smart,
in like 2 weeks. But I'm trying to remember it actually. But I liked it. But I was just a little confused at the ending of it because I'm like, so what happened? Like, it's
With
just
the
like
husband.
and I'm like, the way that it happened. Sorry, y'all. This is a spoiler. The way that it happened was just like a little like I didn't really like the ending part of it. And it's like seeing it from a sister standpoint too. It was just like, oh, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, no, I thought it was very. I really didn't like it. Like a lot of people hyped it up and stuff, and like it could have been good, but it was just weird. It was so unrealistic. Like it was just like okay, you just seen him on the beach, and now y'all at this public ass event, and he just chose up.
Yeah, like just like that quick, and like the wife leaving at like
immediately.
Like, this is such a spoiler. They're gonna be so mad, but like finish it. All right, you know.
Whatever. Sorry, spoiler alert.
But
spoiler alert.
no, I've been reading. So Watch or Read, but I've been reading. The Skyland series with Ryan Kennedy. She's becoming my new favorite romance.
Romance.
Yeah, my new favorite romance artist. What's it called?
Author.
Artist. And what am I reading now? I've been tired of like little like fiction. I mean, not little fiction stuff. So I'm reading right now. It's called If I Tell. And I forgot, it's by this guy named Greg, and it's basically a true story that was on like Snapped. It was on True Crime. It was on.
Wait, what is it called?
It's called If I Tell.
Oh,
And it's basically about this woman who is a mother, and she was just a psychopath, like the town crazy. And I'm not finished with it so far, but she had 3 kids, and like it reminds me of, remember that book we all had to read when we were young? I don't know why.
The Child Called It.
Child Called It. But it reminds me of that. Like
I was just gonna say
she's literally she's a horrible woman, and I just cannot put it down. So I think that's a good book too. And it's like I'm reading it in the sense of like it's like a documentary. So I'm like just picturing the documentary as I read. So
let me try to read it next.
Good. Okay.
I'm gonna try to get it.
I read it.
Oh, well.
No, it's on Kindle. It's on my Kindle. So it's not a public book. Okay. But now that it's summertime and I'm going to be by the pool again, I'm going to start getting like the hard copy books again so I can read by the pool.
I love that. Can't wait to be by your pool again this summer.
Sasha got a good pool
Sasha
too.
got a good pool. We might have to be over there. Right.
Because the kids be around mine.
Right. I don't even need this open anymore. Yeah, so haven't read anything, but you know, I think I kind of do want to get back into reading though, because I need to. Well, I think I want to get back in the studio, and I think I want to get back into reading, and I just want to be occupied. I really want to before I had like met the boo, I was kind of taking like a step back from dating. Like I really wasn't like dating nobody or talking to nobody, and I just want to get back into that because like I really was happy, and I just want to like keep myself.
Yeah,
occupied.
you honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. You really were like the happiest you had been in a while and this was the first time she was adamantly not dating, because you know she'll be like I'm not dating and then talk about a random nigga like out of nowhere, and I'd be like. Right. But this time you actually weren't dating, and you really were like, I don't know. It was just like a different, like it's a noticeable difference. So I think you should get back to that for sure. Journaling.
Isn't that sad that like you can, like men are so, that's why women live longer when they are not in a relationship. But men stress me out so bad that my friends can visibly tell when I'm not dating because I'm such a ray of sunshine. Yeah. They're like, what is up with you?
What's up with that?
And I'm like, no dick.
Yeah, low key no.
I know, but it's just like I need somebody to fuck. Like I need to have somebody to have sex with. It's terrible. But oh baby, trust me. Already.
Yeah, I really just can't get into masturbation, bro. But anyway, I just can't get into it.
Oh, God. Okay, back to the topics. Trump pardons Todd Chrisley and numerous celebs, including Larry Hoover and NBA YoungBoy.
Larry Hoover was crazy. I was like, now what the hell did he do?
But did he really?
I don't know. That's what
I think that was just like a thing. But Todd Chrisley.
fact check this shit, all right? Yeah.
Todd Chrisley definitely got pardoned. And Todd Chrisley is from, what is it, TLC? Meet the Chrisleys or something. Yeah. Some shit like that.
I bet he was having a ball up in jail.
Right. Honey, that man is gay.
That man is gay.
He's
I'm
gay.
sorry. Todd Chrisley is flaming.
Yeah.
All right.
But, I mean.
Sugar full of tank.
Happy sugar full of tank. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Be who you are for your pride.
Even if you're sugar is full of tank. So no, but Todd Chrisley got freaking pardoned. And everybody's like, oh, see, this is the shit that pisses me off. Everybody's like, oh my God, yes, Todd. Oh my God, Todd is so funny. Todd is this. They are raging fucking Trump supporters. That is why they got pardoned. So I wanted to be happy too, because he is a funny little gay straight man. But like, as soon as I saw that Make America Great Again hat on that damn daughter, I was like, never mind. I don't even want to celebrate. Yeah,
but I do respect how he does speak up for the injustices of black people as well. So I mean, I will give him that. I mean,
for the first time.
No, he's always been hard because he has a
What did you just do? That's my water. Put that down.
He has you got that one right there. He has a little niece or nephew.
No,
that's
it's
black.
his daughter.
That's his. He
adopted her. Yes, he adopted.
Yeah, so I feel like he's always spoken up. So I mean, people can have political views and not be a complete racist.
Not around me.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Speaking of that, I didn't even talk about that in my week. Oh my God! Because it's been 2 weeks. I went to my sister's wedding.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what did I do this week? Got sick, got heartbroken, went to a wedding.
How was the wedding?
The wedding was really good. It was my first time being a bridesmaid. Keep in mind, I didn't know anything because I had to miss the rehearsal.
You missed it?
I missed the rehearsal, but like my sister told me what I had to do, and I just was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So I was like a bridesmaid flower girl. I had to walk the flower girl down the aisle and then become the bridesmaid, like stand in the bridesmaid line.
Okay, that's cute.
And it was cute. It was like I cried. I did a little speech for my sister because she's been with her man for literal eternity.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I hope I find a union that lasts as long as yours.
No, you make it about you at the end.
Well, no, I mean, I was just like, it's so beautiful to see, and like your kids, and like I hope I can be as lucky.
No, they were actually really like when I met them all, they were really sweet, and like her and her man like just went together. Like it was just like you could tell it was like easy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the goal.
I mean, they've been together forever, but I mean, yeah, it was really great. But I just thought about that because of the Trump supporter thing, because I guess like one of my sister's mom's family members was a Trump supporter, and then me and my cousin Kiara were like, did you vote for Trump? And he was like, yeah. Why wouldn't I vote for Trump? Then we over there talking about Trump. I'm drunk as hell. My grandma over there.
Yeah,
like,
y'all be doing too much. Yo, give her 2 fucking drinks and she's asking, did you vote for Trump?
Did you vote for Trump?
You're like, every time. I'm like, all right, now's not the place.
It was just it was a lot. My grandma over there telling me, you should really visit England and see your dad. I'm like, okay. I can't talk to y'all for about 2 years. Like, this is too much. Like,
literally, that's why people be staying away for all the major holidays and shit like that. Because it'd be like, look, and that's what I said. Remember for our Friendsgiving, I had on the wall, I said, do not talk about politics. Do not talk about sexuality. Do not talk about religion.
I'll be the first one to bring it up.
And literally,
and another thing.
But, did you see the rumor with that Vanessa Bryant was pregnant? And she debunked that rumor, but men were going in.
Wait, what did she say in her story?
So she was like, not pregnant, living my life, having a ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, but literally the way that men were on Beyonce's internet disrespecting Vanessa Bryant because they thought or spread a rumor that she was pregnant was insane. Misogyny and patriarchy has really taken a toll on America, and especially in the social systems. Because I'm sick of it. Why can't a woman get pregnant after her deceased husband?
Right. No, honestly though, like I'm supposed to dwell on this man for the rest of my life?
Exactly.
No shade, but like
how long?
People remarry all the time.
Yeah, and especially men, women still be.
I feel like there's
ain't even 6 feet under yet, and they married another girl.
What happened to my friend? My friend passed away, and her man had a new bitch on Instagram 3 months later. So
crazy. That is very disrespectful.
Right.
How long has Kobe been gone? I should ask you.
Like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
I think.
But on being pregnant, and
4 or 5 years or something like 5 years.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, I remember where I was when Kobe Bryant died. Do you remember where you were?
I don't remember where I was, but I remember hearing that he passed away and being like, oh, damn, that's sad. But then I remember when they were like, his daughter was in there too, I broke down.
Oh, my God.
I had broke down. I was just like, oh, that really hurt. Because I'm like, I cried for Nipsey like he was my brother.
Yep, me too.
Kobe Bryant, I was just like, damn, that's sad. And then when I found out it wasn't just him and it was his daughter and then it was multiple people, I broke down.
I was literally in Atlanta at a friend's house and I was like annoyed with her because she had been like ignoring me all day, been on FaceTime with some boy. And I was like in her room and I like saw the news and I was like, and then I like ran out and she's like on FaceTime with the boy and I was like, Kobe Bryant. She's like, we already know. I said, okay. Bitch, I was crying. Like,
why did they tell me
I don't know that fucking man on FaceTime, but I'm like, anyways. So yeah, I remember every time like I'm somewhere where somebody like passes like in that type of sense. But yeah, speaking of passing away, Brian McKnight's son dies after a 2-year cancer battle. He didn't acknowledge it and has no relationship with his first 3 kids, which is hella crazy because did you see the tweets that his son had made too before he passed?
What? Saying what?
He was saying like
he didn't acknowledge his son passing away at all.
I don't know, but his son had tweeted something like, you know, I just wish that my dad could like give me a hug, and like I wish that my dad could just, you know, see the greater picture of what really matters in life. And since I've had cancer, like I see like what really matters.
Oh,
and
that is horrible.
And I think he passed away with
Brian McKnight's a piece of shit then.
Yeah, like I think he
insane.
passed away and like I guess didn't. I don't know.
And is he in a relationship right now? Is he in a fully fledged relationship?
Didn't he like remarry or some shit?
I don't understand being the type of woman to be with a man who is like that.
I would never do that.
I would never be able to be with a man like that. That is insane. That is so heartless.
Yeah.
And it's just like what would you do with me? And that's your child.
Right. Exactly.
Absolutely not. That is so sad. I had no idea that even
very,
happened.
very sad, very depressing. I also would never be able to be with a man who doesn't take care of his kids or isn't. I remember I had dated somebody and he was like, yeah, like this girl says I have a daughter, but she's not my daughter because she has blonde hair and blue eyes. I said, let me see a picture of the daughter. Looked exactly like him with blonde hair, blue eyes. Keep in mind the mom was white. I said, first of all, that's very clearly your daughter. And I was like, and I will not fuck with you if you're going to be like a deadbeat.
Yeah, absolutely not. I just don't understand that whole dynamic or thought process in general.
Yeah. But also Drea and Jalen, she asked how old he was when Chopped and Screwed came out. He was 6.
Why is this in the topic?
Why is this in the topics, bro? We did not put this in the topics.
I'm crying.
But that's hilarious.
How old was she?
I mean, she older than us. So how old were we when Chopped and Screwed came out?
I have no clue.
I don't remember. But
wait,
he was
what
6
song?
is hilarious.
You officially been chopped and screwed.
Yeah, it's T-Pain.
Oh yeah. Wow, that is crazy.
What was that?
Why did she post that on
I don't know.
social
Maybe
media?
we were like 12.
We had to be older than 6 for sure.
Yeah, we were older than
We had to be older than 6.
But yeah, let's also we want to talk to you guys really quickly about the Patreon. Please go watch. We have a new video up there of the strawberry picking and it's super good. It's an hour long. So
super cute.
Yes,
super cute.
very cute. And keep in mind, we've been gone for like 2 weeks. So that was some footage that we got and we're back on our Patreon schedule.
So we will be active and doing some shit. Honestly, might be tonight. You never know.
And then also we want to talk to you guys about the Virginia Beach show. Make sure you get your tickets because we need you to get them or we're not going. Get the tickets.
Get the tickets while they're hot right now, you guys, because honestly, we are going to put on a show for y'all. And do not wait till last minute, you guys. Like, get these while you can because we really want to see you and we want you to enjoy the experience. And, you know, we appreciate all the support. So just get those tickets as soon as you can. It is Juneteenth, you guys. People are going to be outside. Virginia Beach is a situation.
Right. So it's June 19th in Virginia Beach.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to make a video for Instagram.
Some birthday celebration. Right. It's going to be some beach celebration. It's going to be a lot of shit going on in Virginia Beach. So tune into that. And we're going to even have like some girl comedians come on. So it's going to be a situation. So y'all need to check it out because we are still working on the dates for the other shows. And if you are in the area of Virginia Beach, just come on through.
Yeah, just come, drive down, fly down, do what y'all need to do. Come on down. But
we would love to see you.
We would love to see you guys. But also, should we get into some advice?
Yeah, let's do some advice really quickly.
Let's get into some advice.
Hi, Shy and Winter. I first want to say I love your podcast and appreciate the laughs you bring me every week. I would do anything to have a friendship like you two have. I'm currently seeking some advice when it comes to raising self-esteem / insecure side. I have been on and off with my son's dad for about 8 years now. Our son is 5. During this time, he has stepped out in the relationship and cheated on me multiple times. Most times with girls that look nothing like me. He is Latino and has often talked to girls that are also Latina. These girls usually have long, brown, black hair, brown eyes, etc. The most recent girl that he started talking to behind my back also had a BBL. Now, I am a white girl. Blonde hair, green eyes, do not have a BBL. I'm struggling a lot with feeling super insecure and feeling not good enough. Thankfully, I have started therapy, which is the start of working through this with a professional. But it's still a mental battle I have in my head every day because I wonder if I would feel any different if I look like those girls that he admires so much. Anyways, I'm just wondering if either of you have ever felt insecure or had low self-esteem and what you did to help change your mindset, or if you have any advice for me to do so.
Yeah, I definitely for sure have battled with like, you know, self-esteem issues when the person you love is cheating on you with somebody who, you know, you're like, oh, they're prettier than me, their body is nicer than me, like all of these things. For me, I'm not gonna lie, I think I just always tried to like elevate myself. Like I was just like, I'm not about to feel like like I'm not good enough. I know that's fucked up to say, but like I'll be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get in the gym. I'm gonna do this. Like I don't, and it's fucked up because like sometimes that's not even the case. Sometimes these girls don't even really look better than you or whatever. Like this is probably bad advice, but I'm really.
I don't think you should equate yourself to your looks for one. Like I feel like you shouldn't just like. Looks are just at face value. It's who you are on the inside. It's who you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? It does suck because I remember one time, and this is why I was laughing, because I remember when I found like an ex of mine, like I went through his phone and I had seen that he was looking at like big booty Latino porn. And first of all, y'all see how I look. I ain't got no big booty. I ain't a Latino. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But no. So honestly, I feel like everybody has gone through that and felt that way. But it's just like, you can't touch who I am. It's like, you cannot touch me. There is not a woman on earth that is like me. There may be a girl in Puerto Rico that look like me. There may be a girl down the street that look like me, but they are not me. And at the end of the day, you have to keep reminding yourself that nobody is you. Nobody brings to the table what you bring to the table. And your worth is not valued in what a man does.
Right. No, actually, you're right about that, because that is something that I also tell myself all the time. Like, if I see like a guy messing with like a super pretty girl or whatever it is, I'm like, well, she ain't me though.
Yeah,
like,
she ain't me. She ain't as funny as me.
Exactly.
She ain't as popping as me. She ain't got as much going on as me.
Yeah.
The bitch is not me. And a lot of men that I have dealt with have dated girls like short, like, thankfully right now, like I like when they have like a similar type, like a tall build, slim build. But like my ex, like a guy, he cheated on me with a girl that looked like literally body like winter, literally short, like, you know what I'm saying? Just a different type of build. And I just was like, she ain't me though. You know what I'm saying?
No, and they're
a bad bitch. It do hurt though.
It is.
It hurts.
It hurts when they're a bad bitch and you're like, I can't even say the bitch ugly.
Can't even say the bitch ugly, but I bet that something in that bitch.
I'm like, her personality probably trash.
She a loser. That bitch
She ain't got jokes.
She ain't got jokes. Her bed sheets look disgusting and dirty.
Yeah. We'll come up with something. Just
come up with something. No, you are better than that. And remember, a giant doesn't see a giant in the mirror. I can't wait to say that all the time.
Oh, bam. That's a good one. Yeah. That one. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys get those Virginia Beach tickets. June 19th. It's coming right up.
Coming up, you guys. And stay tuned for our 100th episode. We love you.
Bye.